Hey guys, it's me, JQ, and this is my first ever makeup test for YouTube. If you've stumbled across this video out of nowhere, I do want to state for the record that I'm not a beauty guru and this is for cosplay purposes. So if you see me doing things that, you know, the beauty YouTubers wouldn't do or whatever, just you know, keep that in mind. If you didn't stumble upon this out of nowhere and you're one of the few people that have been following me long enough to have seen either my first or third Jeffree Star unboxing video, then you might recall that there's a character called Mir that I've been interested in cosplaying. And we're here, the time is now. She's the next cosplay I'm working on, and I think I have all of the makeup items I need for her to get her look. So that's what I'm testing out. And I've already got the boring part out of the way, aka like the foundation and stuff, because who cares? So we're gonna get right to the fun stuff. I'm gonna go in order of brows to eyes to cheeks to lips, top to bottom. And I'm starting with this NYX pencil. Oh, in satin blue? Yeah, satin blue. I think it's really neat that the artist, you know, included eyebrows that match the hair color, so that, you know, adds a little more visual interest. And I know that there's a popular method of, like, canceling out the eyebrows with concealer and yada yada, but I like to use my natural hairs to kind of make the eyebrow look more real, instead of just like a drawn-on line. I mean, people can make drawn-on eyebrows look pretty, you know, realistic. I'm not trying to diss them or anything, but, you know, this is just my preference. Alright, now for the eyes. We'll be starting with this Makeup Forever. I used it as an eyeshadow, but it is actually a blush. I incorrectly identified it as an eyeshadow in a previous video, but nobody, well, hardly anybody saw it, but those who did didn't point it out to me, so but I figure I might as well correct it anyway, even though probably nobody noticed. Oh, for those who like really care about names and stuff, I guess I should point out that this is blush shade number 18. It doesn't have a fancy name. That's what it's called. Number 18. Very creative. It's kind of interesting, to be honest, that they would make a blush that's this orange. Though I'm sure it can definitely work on people as a blush, I'm sure, but don't know if I'll ever use it for that purpose. I've used this as an eyeshadow for one cosplay before, and I'll probably use it again. No, I know for sure I will. Not even a probably. Not just for this costume, but there's another costume that I'm gonna use it for. So it is really pretty. But JQ, they're gonna say, why you no use transition shade? Again, not a beauty guru. I ain't gonna be doing things the beauty guru way. That's just how I be. That being said, I do like to watch them to get tips, but don't take all of their advice. I feel like makeup is situation dependent. You shouldn't just be using the same method over and over, you know? Especially for cosplay. More theatrical looks, you're gonna be doing some different shit. Now for the next step, I'll be going in with the Flower Warrior Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Flame. So fair warning for this one, if you are kind of using this as a way to see what these makeup products look like and not so much caring about the cosplay aspect of it, if you're like, oh, maybe I want to try these products. This product does have fallout. I've worn it a couple of times casually before filming this, and this does kind of, the glitter does kind of trickle onto my cheeks over the course of the day. But you know what? This was cheap, so it's really no surprise. And for this cosplay look, having a little bit of coppery glitter on my cheeks is really not bad. It looks kind of mystical, you know what I'm saying? So, it's not a big deal to me. Now, when this dries, which will not be now, but when it dries, I will be dabbing a little bit of this Away We Glow liquid highlighter on top of it in the center, just to kind of give it a little bit of a, oh my god, there's gold! Oh! You know, I just had a thought. Putting down glitter glue before putting on this liquid eyeshadow, even though you shouldn't have to because it's supposed to be able to just stick to the liquid that it's in, but that might help with that fallout. That just now occurred to me. Probably should have tried it, probably should have done plain on one eye and glitter glue on the other eye, but this isn't a beauty guru channel, who are we kidding? So I did a bit of research prior to gathering the rest of the makeup items that I needed for this cosplay, and allegedly the best drugstore tier black eyeliner is this one, the NYX Epic Ink Liner. We're gonna find out if that's true, although I don't have really any others to compare to. I don't normally, this is like the only black eyeliner that I own, that's what I'm getting at. And this is the first time I'm gonna be using this. So this really will be, for this, a first impressions. Spoilers, I'm not great at applying eyeliner. RIP. So here's where I start to take some real artistic liberties. Because she's got the coppery eye going, she's got the dark blue eyebrows, but she does not have turquoise eyelashes. But I'm gonna give them to her anyway because I feel like it, because I think that'd be cute, especially a contrast with the coppery eye. I just think that's cool. So here's the Sephora Volume On Mascara. I will say though, I'm not a mascara person. Well, I'm generally not even a makeup person outside of cosplay, aside from occasional casual wear of, like, you know, a lipstick or something. But I can make it, you know, colored mascara. It's pretty cute. Mascara has me doubly afraid that I'll poke my eye out, but I'll make an exception. That was a close. That was a close call. Okay, next is the cheeks, and I'm only gonna be doing two things, just blush and highlight, no contour, because god, you don't have to do it for every look, Jesus Christ. So the blush will be this Milani rose blush in the shade Coral Cove, which I've used for my last couple of cosplays, because it's, I don't know, it's just really good for these manhwa characters. They all tend to be kind of portrayed with, like, corally cheeks, so it really works. Remember the rainbow highlighter craze of circa 2 years ago? Well, the only one of those that I ever bought was the Master Fairy highlighter from Maybelline. I really like the clear separation. Now, it's not a full rainbow, obviously, but I like the clear separation of the 4 colors that it does have. And I actually have not used the gold or the red yet. I've only used the blue and the purple, and I really like them, so I'm assuming that the gold is also going to do a good job. I'm not an expert on brushes by any means, but I do believe this is probably a brow brush, but I don't care. I like the little like stripe of highlight that it can give me, and it fits perfectly into those actual stripes on the pan, so I use whatever works. There it is, there it is. It's a lot more subtle as far as shine goes, and, you know, color too, but for sure shine is a bit more subtle than the blue and the purple one, but it's there. Let me put a little bit more on. It's alright. Definitely my liquid gold highlighter does a better job, but I don't need this look to have a dramatic highlight. That's gonna be saved for my Elementalist cosplay. That's going to have like gold! It's gonna be pretty sick when we get there. For my next trick, I'll be fusing 2 lip products together. And if you did in fact see my 3rd Jeffree Star video, then, or all the way through, then you know it's about to happen. If you remember, it was a while ago. And I'll be starting with, Jeffree Star's Pussy Whipped. Yes, that's what it's called. If you're wondering what happened to that yellow lipstick from the first Jeffree Star video, don't worry, it's gonna make a reappearance in a future cosplay, just not this one. And on top of that, and the final piece of this makeup, is going to be the MAC lipstick called The Enemy Within. Yes, from the Star Trek collection. Ooh, aka the one time MAC was ever able to tickle my balls enough and motivate me to buy from one of their many, many, many pop culture crossover collections, because god damn it, I am a big Star Trek fan, and it just, and also I wanted a gold lipstick, and they got me, man. They grabbed me and they were like, get over here, and I was like, okay, you win, Mac, you fucking win this time. But sadly this lipstick doesn't, you know, it's a limited edition item, so it doesn't exist anymore, which is a really shame, because this is probably like the best gold lipstick MAC has ever come out with. Like, I swatched a similar one at a MAC booth a while ago, just to see like, oh, I wonder if they have something that's kind of similar that I could replace this with when I inevitably run out of it. And there's one that looked kind of similar, but swatched, it's not the same. It's not as good, in my opinion. Wellity, this doesn't look too bad. Although, there seems to be one thing missing, one thing that would really bring this all together. Ah. Now we're cooking. Ah, yes. Yeah, with the hair really brings it together. Ah, yes, it all, the orange, and the coppery orange, and the blue, and yeah. Yeah. I'm not hating it. Yeah, parts of the application could of course be better, but I think this will work. This will indeed be my look for Mir, and hopefully when I'm, you know, rushing on a Saturday morning in my hotel room at the convention to get this all on, hopefully I won't regret having this many items on my face. Only time will tell. But what do y'all think? Like it? Hate it? Indifferent? Let me know down below.